Hey, I'm Josh, the vocalist for Madcapeye, and I'm here to answer some questions today. Well, the reason that I joined Madcapeye was because I really enjoy Vince's music and what he does and how he puts it together. And he seems to know what's going on. He doesn't really like sit there and worry about what's cool or what's going to sound metal or what's not going to sound metal or whatever, blah, blah, blah. He just takes his influences and puts them together well enough, and that's what I really enjoyed about it because it just caught my ear. It was something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I was in a couple other bands where music like that wasn't really going the direction I wanted to, and found Vince on Bandmix, and that's pretty much it. I had a few different bands that influenced my vocal style. I really enjoyed the Jesse Leach version of Killswitch Engage and Corey Taylor from Slipknot, but the kind of vocal styles that I do, which are more of the death metal growls, came from an Australian death industrial death grind band called the Berserker, who is no longer around anymore. But there was one of their songs, I think it was called Pain or Massacre. I can't remember which one it was, but heard that song and it just influenced me to want to do those kinds of vocals because those kinds of vocals intrigue me, and I can't sing. I can't clean sing for a crap. So I don't try to fool myself in thinking I can do something that I can't. So yeah, Berserker is pretty much my main influence for that. I taught myself how to scream basically. It took me about a good 5 or 6 months to really nail down my low growl. I didn't really start doing the normal yelling scream type thing until I was in my first band, and I sucked pretty terribly at it, to be honest with you, at first. But I listened to a lot of Lamb of God, the album Wrath, pretty much, and kind of picked up on it from there. I don't really do that high pitched scream just because I like to have my own kind of sound. I don't really want to sound like other bands or other people. And plus, high pitched screams really aren't my thing. I can do it in black. I can listen to it in black metal, but when it's in death metal and all that, I'm not really a fan. I don't like it too much. I just can't stand a constant high pitched scream. It really irritates me. So I don't even try to do it. I'd like to combine a regular yell, kind of like you would hear in Slipknot or something, with the death metal vocals because it's a little bit of a more unique mix. I don't want to know what Madcapeye means because I like the name so much that I don't. I don't know. I just don't want to know it. Anytime Vince tries to explain it to me, I just kind of tune out and I just forget every single little bit of whatever he said. He could have been telling me about the name and said that he liked to put tacos between his butt cheeks, and I wouldn't even have noticed it or anything like that. I don't know if he likes to put tacos between his butt cheeks, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So, mm, I did want to play other instruments, and vocals wasn't my first choice. But I mean, I always wanted to write lyrics ever since I was in sixth grade. I was listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I started writing raps and everything like that. That sounds pretty lame. Most of you who know me probably would not have known that, but I do still have a lot of those rap lyrics. But I wanted to play drums. After I got into listening to Slipknot, I really noticed that I loved the extra percussion factor, and that Joey Jordison's drumming was just phenomenal to me at that point. And he still is a phenomenal drummer. But I was, just taken away by it when I was 16. Honestly, Slipknot is the first band I ever realized what a double kick pedal was. Which that sounds really stupid for me, but I listened to a lot of rap beforehand, so I didn't really pay that much attention. But yeah, I wanted to play drums, but just to make a long story short, I suck at instruments. I'm just better at writing. I get inspired to write lyrics by the usual things, you know, life and crap in life, sometimes the happy in life. But for the lyrics for this album, Rides of a Nightmare, I'm just going off of Vince's theme where a carnival comes to life at night, turning into a nightmare. And the way that I'm writing it is I'm telling it as the ringmaster of the whole thing and somebody getting led through it and basically getting sucked into the stupid thing and not being able to get out. We're in the process of finishing the album. I only have 2 more songs to go, but that's the gist of the story and everything. Vince actually wrote the lyrics for one of the songs, and turned out pretty good, and it still stuck with what I was writing, and that's why me and Vince are on such a good level with each other, because he actually thinks a lot like I do when it comes to music. He's like the second person I've ever found that can have the same ideas as me, and it just works well. So, but yeah, I usually always have to be by myself to write lyrics too. I can't be around people. It doesn't work that way. I need to be by myself, and I need to listen to music that has atmosphere. I can't listen to screaming metal to get involved. Even though recently Morbid Angel and Meshuggah got me really blasting to start writing again, because I kind of went out of it there for a minute. But yeah, but anyway, I'm Josh. I do vocals for Madcapeye. Be on the lookout for Vince's video. Later.